Hello, John Earhart. This is Mr. Newcomb with another quick lesson in Google Docs. We're getting near the end of any possible lesson I can come up with here. So last week we did edit, find and replace. That was a lot of fun. View, those are just different ways to view it, to view, show toolbar, show section breaks, and that kind of thing. Different modes, editing, suggesting, or viewing. Insert an image. We did that over here. You can insert a table. That's something you don't need to do unless you're making some kind of a schedule or you need a grid to figure out and sort out and map out some data or some information. And you need to know how many squares you want in advance. So that can get really big. I guess the max is 20 by 20. So if you were doing 7-day week, you're planning something out, I don't know. So insert a chart. I very rarely use that. Horizontal line, like I said, would be good for a permission slip. Special characters and equations I never use. Headers and footers I don't like using. They do have their purpose for big papers and term papers and things where you need the title of the paper on the heading on every page. And then you have page numbers, and there's a lot of options on page numbers where you put them and when they start. Page break, if you want to end the text on one page, you don't want to fill the whole page, you want to start a new chapter on another page, you can use a page break. A link to another website, bookmarks and table of contents. Some of these things, there's probably better experts actually on YouTube on how to use those things. Then we have format. Format the text in bold, italic, underline, superscript, and subscript. I never really use those. That would be more mathematical, right? And then we have a line and indent. We use left and center more than right and justified. Okay. We have line spacing. We covered that in a prior week. Columns, so double spacing is a lot of what you want to do for school, to expand the number of pages and to make it easy for your teacher to read. Add a space before a paragraph, after a paragraph. Okay, lots of things. Columns, if you're writing like a newspaper, a pretend newspaper, you could use the different columns, or a pamphlet maybe, you fold in half. Bullets and numbering, we covered that. Headers and footers, okay, that's what I don't use. Tools. So in tools, you can check the word count if your teacher has how many words you need to type. She says, write a 300-word essay on this. That's kind of old school. Teachers don't usually do that anymore. Review suggested edits, compare documents. That's a new feature. I don't know anything about it. Linked objects, dictionary. Translate the document if you need to have it into another language, but be careful. It doesn't always do a good job. Let's work on voice typing. So I don't know if this is going to work with my microphone being used to make the video as well as to voice type. So I'm going to give it a try. And let's see here. It says click to speak. So let's see if this works. And it appears to be working, period. So I noticed that when you type with your voice, you have to tell it the punctuation, exclamation mark. Space. I think you will have fun using voice typing. I hope it'll work even on your Chromebooks. So type some things for me with your voice, period. And if you like voice typing, then it's something you might be able to use, period. But you will need to go in manually and edit things that don't really make sense, and you will need to clear up sentence fragments because it says and types exactly what you say. As you can see here that I'm making mistakes and it still types everything I'm saying, period. Enter. So I don't know how to get a new paragraph. New paragraph. Tell it new paragraph. New paragraph. Now tell me a dad joke that you look up or that you know by using voice typing, period. I look forward to seeing your dad jokes. Have fun with this. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to turn it in. So watch this video. Bye.